What's going on? My name is Ragin. This is the Unpopular Opinion Podcast. Once again, I got the homie 2-3 with me, aka Fat Cuz, aka Jordan.
What's going on, brother?
Let's get it, man. Right now, this category we're going to talk about is politics / world culture. So the question, the topic I have is, can black people be racist? Because I know a lot of black people, they be like, oh, I can't be racist. Black people can't be racist.
As a black person?
Yes.
As a black person, I'm racist. I hate black people.
Oh my Jesus.
So, yes, black people can be racist. I hate my own kind.
Oh.
They cry, complain, put themselves in situations, and it's like, come on, if you're going to put yourself in a situation, right, that's just hypothetical. I'm just going to throw a situation, right, hypothetical. Boom. Let's just say, boom, you driving in your car, right? You get caught with drugs. They let you out. You going on Facebook blaming the cops, X, Y, and Z, when they don't look in the mirror. White people say when they get caught, they be happy to go to jail.
I understand, and I slightly agree. I don't know if you can tell, my fingers are not touching. I slightly agree. Slightly. Because, yes, a lot of people put themselves in bad positions, and I see it all the time where it's like you do some nut shit, like you'll shoot a person, everybody be like, why the cops had to shoot him? He didn't deserve it. Like, first of all, he was shooting at the cops first.
He pulled the weapon. He pulled the gun at the cops.
I get that. But where I think the discourse is the fact that a lot of people think it's a myth, but it's not. Systemic racism is real, and it goes deeper than just policies. It goes deep. It goes all the way back to psychological warfare, right? The things they indoctrinate in our mind over the years that make us think it's okay today, and it's not, right? For instance, we from Camden, New Jersey. Camden, New Jersey is predominantly black, right? That is not by coincidence. That is by design. Not only this, have you ever been to a white ghetto?
Well, I live in the suburbs now. There's no such thing.
But have you ever been to a white ghetto?
No, I've never,
So even the difference in that is the black ghetto, Camden, New Jersey, the black urban communities, what do our homes look like? They're all smashed together, close together. It's heavily populated in a small condensed area. That's by design. You go to a white ghetto, you go to a white poor area, those houses are still separated. It's not populated, closely dense. It's not like that.
They got yards, gates.
It is, and they're still poor. They're still considered low class. It's by design. It's a systemic racist thing called redlining, where you basically don't let black people out the hood because they can't even afford to get out. You keep setting them back and back and back and back, and it's damn near impossible to get out the hood. That's why for us, it is such an accomplishment to get out the neighborhood you are from.
I swear to God.
Not even
it don't
the
matter
hood.
when you leave.
And not even the hood. Because here's the thing. Cherry Hill, the east side of Cherry Hill, where the mansions and stuff, they rich. I know people in the west side of Cherry Hill, that ain't rich. To us, we moved there. To us, that's beautiful. We made it. We made it. But to them, it's like, yo, I'm stuck here.
I'm stuck, yeah.
But
the whole time they come to our territory, and they like, wait, this worse than what we doing.
But so it's like certain things were done to impact the black communities to make it like that. For instance, the whole drug trade thing. Crack got popping in the 80s out of nowhere. You already know, you heard the government drop the crack off in the hood. And then they started locking us up. But before they locked this up, the reason black men had to sell it was because they started getting laid off from their factory jobs. Factories started closing and stuff. And then it was like, you ain't need to get a CDL. You ain't need to get your TWIC card. You ain't need to get none of that stuff to get a decent paying job to pay for your house by yourself. You can have a stay-at-home wife, 2-3 kids, and have that one warehouse job, that one factory job, pay all your bills, and you straight. It was like, remember, we was having a conversation about black communities thriving on their own. Black banks, black hospitals, burnt that shit down. They was like, well, we can't just burn that shit down no more. This ain't the 60s. This ain't the 50s. Bet. It's literally a systemic thing. So, but
this is my
also,
question, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is my question, not to cut you off.
No, good.
If it's cool, right, and some people might not like what I'm about to say, but if it's cool for white people to be racist, right, why can't us black people be racist? Like, look at it like this, right? Boom. If you could walk up to me and call me a hard R,
mm-hmm.
why can't I call you the C word with the hard R? Because me personally, I'm doing it.
I personally think, in my unpopular opinion, I personally think that it's looked worse upon if a white person uses the N-word than the black person calling them a cracker.
Yeah, true, but
it's worse.
It's worse, but at the end of the day, it's still a thing, and no matter what, they don't care. You get what I'm saying? Me personally, if you call me the N-word, hard R, or not hard R,
they don't understand. They don't. So the people who are white and not bigoted, because it's the difference between bigoted and racist. Racism is the superior systems, basically. And white people benefiting off of that system is inherently racist. Even if they're not bigoted, like outly calling you a nigger and all this, that's bigotry.
Oh, so look, even you can tell if a person racist even without them even using their words, right?
Sometimes.
I lived in Lock Haven, PA, right? I used to just walk around the block. Just for exercise, I'm on the phone, listen to music, just minding my business. When I tell you, white people will stop their feet until I walk far away from them.
Yeah.
Or just like this. Or for example, I worked at Wendy's out there, right? Everybody in there was laughing. I was the only one confused on what was going on, right?
Yeah.
The manager had a Snicker in her hand, and she said nigga. But they didn't want to tell me because they thought I was going to go off.
Yeah. Nah, and even in the case where one time I was in ShopRite, and it was like Black History Month, and this white woman wanted to pay for my groceries simply because I was black. And it's like, I see what you trying to do, but
it's come on. It's like some people, it's like, I don't really care that people are racist, or like, I don't look to be racist. I feel like nobody should look to be racist.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel as though if somebody calls you something that they shouldn't have called you, you have all right to call them whatever you want, no matter if you black, white, Hispanic, green, yellow, blue. Because at the end of the day, right, I gotta look at it like I look at it like this. This is my unpopular opinion. If a white person called me a nigga, right, and I punched them in the face, right, guess where I'm going? To jail. You know how you irritate white people more? Talking shit. Because you know what they scary ass is not gonna do? Swing at you.
Yeah.
So why would I get mad at you when I know you're gonna be heated when I call you a saltine, a rich? I could go to hell. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you want to go word for word? Because you're going to be mad and walk off at the end of the day and really be hurt, and I'm going to go home and smile. But you got like in the black community though, we call each other niggas 24/7.
Yeah.
So technically, we all racist.
Well, no. And I'll tell you why.
Bro.
I do think black people can be racist, but I don't think we could be racist against each other. And the reason I don't think that is based off the definition of it. So I'm going to read the definition. A racist describes a person who believes that a particular race is superior or inferior to others. As an adjective, it refers to actions, attitudes, or policies that discriminate against or oppress people based on their race or ethnic background. So it's only against others. But the reason I think we can be racist against other races is because
we can just team up against the whites.
Well, in some situations we do. So it's like, for instance, we had a conversation about the black versus white game. That's very racist of us because we might not own the NBA, but black people make up majority of the NBA. So for us to just outright say,
98%.
Are we winning? Because we black. That's racist.
But that's why I said we can be racist.
We own that space.
So hold on, look. Remember the white guy in New Jersey when he did that? I forgot what he did, but everybody went to his house and he got locked up and they threw drinks.
Yeah. Damn, I can't remember the name. I used to have that nigga slogan in my head.
Bald head dude.
What name? 3260 Gramercy Way. Come see me.
And they went and seen him, right?
Yeah.
And you seen he was outnumbered.
Yeah, you said pull up. We pulled up. Now what? But at that point, I don't think it's racist. I don't think the retaliation of racism is racist.
I think if it was enough cops, a lot of black people would have been in jail. Because at the end of the day, I understand why you fighting for it, but me personally, like this is just me personally. I don't really care what people say to me until, like, I'm a person, you got to touch me for me to feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Your words, you know me since I was young.
Yeah.
I talk shit. I like to talk shit. This is what I do. So if you talk shit to me, I'm literally going to piss you off. I know how to get under people's skin. So
yeah, until
you touch me, I don't really care. So I didn't really like the action they chose. Yeah. Because I feel as though y'all could have just stood there, talk shit. I don't even think, like me personally, I don't think nobody should go to jail. But it was other ways they could have went about that. Me personally. That's how I feel. But to stick together like that, black power.
Absolutely.
Black power. Still gonna love the black power, but I still personally feel as though if it was enough cops out there, y'all y'all making us look bad. Y'all fighting together but making us look bad. We gotta stand. If you gonna stand, I
always say they don't fear this, they fear this. What they don't fear is us reacting like that, right? Physical violence. They don't respond. But when we suit up and we go to court together and we band together and we start changing policies and we start getting our own infrastructures, they scared of shit of that. They scared of that. Because what they do is they build the infrastructure, or no, they don't build the infrastructure. They blanket the thing and they have us build it and they have us work it and they have us bring it up while they get the ultimate benefit of it. Right? They're the owners. We're the CEOs, we're the COOs, we're the ground workers, we're the marketers, the promote. We're building up their business.
The security guards.
The moment we band together and start build, like if we could make banks, hospitals, the way we make restaurants, they'd be in trouble.
Clothing lines. You put more. That's a fact. Now I give you that one for sure, 100%. If we put into the bare minimum and go 100%.
Yeah.
But for the things that we could really use and that could change for the black people.
Because here's the thing. When you talk about banks and stuff, right? You go to a bank for a loan, you have to explain why you need the loan and why they should give you a loan. They could literally be racist and say, I'm not giving you a loan. Your name, they don't even have to see me. My name's Jake Dwan. You're not getting a loan. You're black. I'm not giving it to you. But if people like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Oprah Winfrey, if 5 billionaires came together and started the Black Bank, all you need is one to start, and then other people will follow suit. Next thing you know, you getting the black billionaires or super millionaires coming together. Now you got 2 banks, 3 banks. Now you got a hospital, and then you got this. They start coming together. Now it's like, yo, as a black man, I see you was $10,000 in debt. You cut it down to $4,000 or $5,000, and you need like a $5,000 loan to get you over the hump. And I understand that you're in this position, but as a black man, I can say yes. I can say yes. I can lend you that money, or I can bank with you, and you'll feel safer putting your money in the black bank than that bank, and you can do investments, you can do this and that. If we had our own, telling you.
One thing I can say now, though, the banking system is a little different. Now you can get approved for damn near anything, no matter what. So I can say that
the approval not hard. It's the interest. Motherfucker, you take out $2,000 loan, you paying that bitch back 3-4 years. You paying back 8-10. Like, damn, you feel me?
But then again, that just comes like me personally. Like how I look at it is, do you want the loan or do you grind? It's just, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather grind.
If Jordan needed a loan, right? Let's say Jordan came to me and was like, bro, I just need $200, right? I just need $200 to get me over the hump. What do niggas do? Niggas will give you $200 and be like, give me $250 back.
That depends on like the person you ask me for. Like, personally, I've never experienced that. Even if you borrow, like me personally, I'm the type of person, like, let's say I do ask you for $200, right? My brain and the way, like, my grandma, you feel me, put it into my head, I'm gonna automatically give you more anyway, because you did me a favor you didn't have to do.
Yeah.
But like with the banks, it's totally different. Like they want damn near more.
Yeah, so it's like
you want $1,000, you got to give them damn near 6-7 back.
Yeah, so it's like, but if it's a black bank, you like, all right, bet I'll make your interest rate only 2.5% rather than
you gotta
30%.
You gotta also look at it. I get what you're saying, but you also gotta look at it like this. You got some black people that move just like the white people business wise.
That's
like me personally. Like me personally, if I'm doing business and if I'm in a position, I'm not going to overly tax you because you get what I'm saying. If you need a loan, you feel me? It's to help you. You got something like you got a lot of businesses. You'll pay a black person to do something, and they'll tax you, and they go to a white person and give them a different deal.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really. It's like it depends on the person because a lot of that shit just off of some people move same way the whites do. Some black people move the same way the whites do. Some white people move like the blacks do.
Because the way black people be looking at it, like, oh, at the end of the day, it's business. But it's like, if you look at any other culture, not even just black and white, every other culture give their people breaks but us. Chinese people, breaks. Hispanic people, breaks.
No. I'm sorry.
They do.
Chinese people are probably they harsh on their people, bro. You got look at this. The triads and they going to take that money.
You gotta understand.
You owe me this, and if you late, you owe me this.
Bro, if you walk into a Chinese store and you're $1 short, you're not getting your food. That Chinese person walk into that Chinese store and they're $1 short, they getting that food. They gonna look people out. But black people, we be treating our own like they not even with us. Like,
in that case, you got a point. In that case, you got a point. But if you go into like their country, you realize they're really harsh. They don't. But each other.
Being as though they're here, they feel like they got to stick together.
Yeah. Well, they got to stick because they do.
We here too. This wasn't our country. I mean, I get it. We've been here quite some time, but this wasn't ours. We should be sticking together.
And that goes back to what I said. And that goes back to what I said when we first started. I personally don't like black people. It's clear as day. We don't like each other.
I think
we're racist, and it's not even about being racist. It's just point blank. Period. We don't like our own tongue. You got to think about it. The black community, who's outside of cops and the crazy white people here and there, who's really killing the black community?
It's designed that way.
But I'm saying we could stop. No. If we wanted to stop that right now,
you can't. We could. Let me tell you why.
We don't have to kill.
All right, so I got a question. Who kills white people the most? White people. You want to know why? Because they're in the same communities. It's designed that way. So yeah, our statistics.
You got to think white people stick together a lot.
No, they do. But I'm saying though, when you look at who's more responsible for hurting black people, it's going to be black people because we're closer together. So if you're gonna have issues, it's no utopia. It's not gonna be a perfect world. When we have issues with each other in our communities, we're gonna have issues with each other because we're in that community together. White people are in that community together. You go to Chinatown, how many Chinese people are hurting Chinese people? They all hurting each other. So it's like it's that thing.
I just feel like with the black community, if we really wanted to stop all the nonsense, we're gonna stick together instead of fighting with each other. Because you gotta think about it, as kids, we wasn't fighting, we was with each other. We was standing, we had bonds. You understand? We might have fought. That's normal. Fighting is normal. But when we, like, boom, our group, if we had problems with another group, it would have been us versus them.
Yeah.
Which is technically still wrong because we all black. But if let's just say we stopped that and went totally against the white people.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got a better fight. White people feel less in control. You'll see a lot of white people. You'll walk past a lot of white people, and they'll say, "How you doing?" More. They'll speak more. They'll speak. I say, if we stuck together how we were supposed to, you'll have so many white people scared to even.
I'm not saying because white man. I don't know about you, but they don't have the manners.
Yeah. They don't be
man. They don't be manners.
That's because they feel like they got power. If we stick together and show them they don't got no power, you got to think about it. I'm going to tell you the real reason they feel like they got power over us. Because technically the black community is weak. That's how they look at it. We're a weak community.
Yeah.
We're a weak community. They can get under our skin so easily. So easily. And they don't be bothered. But we're really angry. Why? Let's switch. Like I said, I'd rather you just talk shit back. If you talk shit back, and then you gotta think about it. Most white people that are racist and that talk crazy, they living just like us.
Nah, for real.
The rich white people, they racist, but they still show love at the end of the day.
So would you rather racism be outright or closeted? Would you rather them hate you in secret but act like they rock with you, or would you rather them just not rock with you out loud?
So me personally, just because who I am, I want everybody to hate me in public. So it's no difference for them, black, Spanish. You hate me, I want you to hate me out loud, because in my brain, you can hate me as long as you want. It's about you touching me. You got to do something about it.
Yeah.
If you can hate somebody all you want. We grew up with you got your first couple of hours, you probably had a friend that hated you for no reason. Hate people gonna hate regardless. But the thing I'd rather you hate out loud, because when you hate in the back, it's solved. You're a punk.
I'd rather you hate me out loud too.
Be in my face and tell me you hate me so I can two-piece you. Don't hate me from a distance.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. It's me.
I feel you. I'd
rather you hate me out loud, bro.
I'd rather.
Then I know you hate me. I don't want you to come talk to me and be like, "Oh, what's going on, Jordan? How you doing today?" No, darn well you don't like me. Hell no.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Hate me out loud.
Hate me out loud. So I can smile every time you walk past me. Every time I see you, because I know you're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
So, but to the question, I feel like, hell yeah, black people get the racist truth and told. It don't matter. I don't care if it's to your own kind, to the Caucasians, the Hispanics. You know how many black people I've heard called Hispanic a spigot for no reason?
Yeah.
Or take your guala speaking it. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
and that is racist. That is racist.
Crazy.
Even to the definition of it, that is racist. Because technically, Hispanics are minorities to black people in America.
And I'm gonna be real with you. I work at a warehouse right now with a bunch of people that hardly speak English, Spanish, Haitian. When they was doing training, I asked the lady, "Can you please put me with somebody that speaks clear English? I'm sorry." And I was kind of wrong for saying that though. But at the end of the day,
maybe
I was wrong. I didn't have to.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know me, so you know how I said it.
Man, yeah. But if I'm calling T-Mobile and I'm calling customer service, listen, I can't. I need somebody to talk clear English.
Like how you going to train me and the person like my coworker? He's with somebody that don't speak English. He's in there confused the whole day. I'm not doing that. Like I will leave. Like no, you going like how? It's America. Come on, somebody here got to speak English.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, whole warehouse don't speak English. So it's like it's crazy. Black people get crazy, bro. So yeah. I think black people can surely be racist.
Same. So let me end this joint off. I'm gonna say 2 final unpopular opinions, one for the music and one for the politics and world culture. So for politics and world culture, my final unpopular opinion was more so a question. Would you prefer segregation? That's the topic for the next one. We kind of touched on it in a sense, not necessarily gave our answer to it, but that's going to be the final unpopular opinion that's going to be discussed in the next episode. My final unpopular opinion for music, we're not going to do a music topic. Truth be told, couldn't even come up with one. So I'm going to just do a final unpopular opinion. And you haven't heard this, so I really want to see a reaction. And no, we're not going to talk about it, so don't start trying to debate it. You ready? I believe in the verses, Trey Songz has a very good chance to beat Chris Brown in the verses. That's it. Don't even say nothing. That's going to be for the next episode. Please remember, I'm not wrong. I'm not right. It's just my popular opinion. Peace.